Hey, my name's John. I'm a dad going through a divorce, and I'm an alcoholic. Um, so I wanted to talk today about something happened in my life. With the divorce, I'm not living at home, right? I pay for a mortgage, but I don't live there. I've been with my parents, which isn't a proud moment either, but they're snowbirds, right? So they flip from one place to the next, up north or down south. So we're actually repositioning now. So I've done, I think, a really good job coming out of rehab. I've done my 90 and 90. I've got a sponsor. I've done all of that. And it's been fabulous. One of my biggest fears coming out of rehab was a community, a support group, all of those things. And because when I even in rehab, I had a couple worksheets. What's your support group? And it's like 3 people. So it makes sense why when I left my wife, I went the only place I really could go, which was home to my parents. And it was the first time I'd been back home since I was like 22 when I moved away, 15 years ago. So, why am I telling you all this? Well, we're repositioning, right? I need to get closer to my daughter, because of court and what's happening with custody. Out-of-state visits are going to be a challenge. And her mom's being a challenge with that. So I need to get closer anyway. And it's time for my folks to move north. So we're heading that way. It gets me closer to New York. But still, I'm going to have to be supervised and all of that. But what I thought might be cool for y'all is I'm going to start my sober journey over again, almost. So I built a network. I got a sponsor. I built a community down here. I have to go do that again. And it's, something that's quite frankly a little nerve-wracking. I'm in a safe bubble, but I know I'm going to have to do this again. My plan is to, build that network there, and then once my divorce is finalized, move into a sober living place and go through that journey. So I thought it might be cool to just kind of document the trials and tribulations of that, starting a new journey. So this is the kickoff. So, high level, moving north. I've got to start all over again. I still have a good network of people here and some great times, but I need to go build that again. So hope this is a useful journey for y'all as we go through this. But, I definitely feel like a fish out of water. So I guess we'll call it pickle out of water.